Man here. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing, man. Oh, snap, man. The WBC is basically, in a nutshell, looking to combat weight bullies. In a nutshell, it seems as if the WBC will be revealing a new weight management program where they are putting in a lot of stipulations and, most importantly, a lot of penalties. And through this particular program, it looks as if that the goal is to prevent weight bullies. They're saying it's to protect the health of the fighters. But most importantly, this will protect from fighters rehydrating 20, 30 pounds on fight night, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It'll prevent a lot of these fighters from coming in there, all of this, coming in on one weight, barely making weight on the scales, rehydrating overnight, and plumping all the way up and looking like somebody totally different. That's what this prevents. And this may even have a lot of fighters say, you know what, before I have to deal with this, I'm going to fight at the proper weight class. I can say a lot of names. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to do that. It seems that they're going to have mandatory disclosure of both fighters' weight at the time of agreement for a fight. So the time that they agree for a fight, you got to let them know how much you weigh. It says that the promoter must require each boxer and their management to submit to the WBC the precise weight that he or she has at the time of signing the bout. So not only do you got to report your weight when you agree to the fight, then you got to report your weight when you sign for the fight. They will continue with the 30 and 7-day weigh-in, but we will also institute a 14-day weigh-in. So now you have a 30-day weigh-in, a 14-day weigh-in, and a 7-day weigh-in. And on the 30-day weigh-in, you can't be no more than 10% over the contracted weight. On the 14-day weigh-in, no more than 5%. And on the 7-day weigh-in, no more than 3%. It says that the promoter must arrange with the local boxing commission and the WBC supervisor to have a scale ready at the site of the bout in order to have both boxers weigh in upon arrival of the fight. So that's the day of the fight. So they're going to have a same day weigh-in. And at this particular weigh-in, the boxers cannot exceed 10% from the official weigh-in. So whatever they use when they usually weigh in the day before, which is usually the official weigh-in, the fighter can't come in no more than 10% over the official weigh-in, which means that they cannot rehydrate all of these weight and come in as weight bullies like a lot of fighters like to do. It says that the WBC will reserve the right to impose any of the following penalties: either a warning, which is weak, fines up to $5,000 for numbers 1 and 2. So 1 and 2 was fines up to $5,000 if they do not disclose their weight at the time of the agreement of the fight, or also if they miss any of those percentages from the 30, the 14, or the 7-day weigh-in. So they can pay a fine of $5,000 if they don't disclose those. And it says withdrawal of sanctioning of a bout, so they don't have to sanction a fight. They reserve the right to punish a fighter that way. And up to 30% penalty on the purse on number 3. And of course, the number 3 is the one for the same day weigh-in. So they can take up to 30% of a fighter's purse if he comes in over 10% on the same day that he came in on the official weigh-in. That's some stiff penalties. A lot of fighters ain't gonna test that penalty. So now you see that the WBC has instituted the WBC Clean Boxer program, where they do year-round random VADA testing. And now you see them instituting a weight management program in which they're trying to prevent weight bullies. I think that's a respectable move. A lot of people may say, nah, this may weaken some fighters, or this may not have the fighters perform at their full potential. I don't want to hear that. I think this is good. This will hopefully force some fighters to go fight at the weight that they supposed to be fighting at. You know what I'm saying? Instead of squeezing yourself down into lower weights and then trying to come in the next day with a major weight advantage. I think this is good from the WBC. I think this is good what they're doing. I think this is very good. Let's see how many fighters either switch weights or drop out of the WBC rankings. Let's see how that go. Because fighters ain't going to be wanting to give up money out of their purses and all of these penalties and fines and stuff like that. They're not going to want to be doing that. This is good, man. This is good news. So we'll keep our eye on this. I'm sure y'all can think of some fighters, and I know I can damn sure think of some fighters that love the weight bully, that love to come in and then come in on fight night just 15, 20, 30 pounds heavier than what they weighed in as. We know the list of the usual suspects, but I'm going to leave it at that. Who do y'all think I'm talking about? Put it in the comment section. To the next video, Main Man Made Man. Don't forget to subscribe to Twitter, Made Man 511, Facebook, Main Man Made Man Boxing Forum, Google Plus, Main Man Made Man. WBC, pushing the envelope. First on drug testing, and now on weight management. I can't do nothing but applause. To the next video, peace out.